Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of our Fallout 4 playthrough. Now, here we are with Dogmeat. We're getting a little peckish. We're about to clear out the Red Rocket of its mole rat infestation, hopefully. And we're going to do some weapon upgrading, and we're going to turn this into a proper little home base. So that's going to be the majority of this episode's time dedicated to that. Damn. This playthrough is still pretty blessed in terms of awesome, and that is free food right there. Until I can get supply lines set up, food is going to be a little hard to come by. But that was just perfect. Alright. Sorry about that. That was a notification from my friend. Anyway. Awesome. So. We're gonna set up Sanctuary then we're gonna next episode I think we're gonna go back up to Sanctuary, we're gonna build a beacon there. And we're gonna use that to I guess we're gonna use that to call in we're gonna start the Sim Settlements 2 quest line, which yeah, Sim Settlements 2 has a quest line. That was something that genuinely surprised me when, that was announced. It has a story and characters that you can interact with, and they're genuinely fantastic. I can't wait to show them off and have you all experience them. Victory stickers packet. That's part of a weapon mod I have that I'm hoping to show off. Pre-war money, electronic, nothing in there. Alright. Okay. Psycho, that's awesome. Nuka-Cola. Alright. Now, it is time for me to set up my settlement in the style I always set it up with. There's a style I do Red Rocket in, and I absolutely love it. It is so simple and effective. It lets you do everything you need to do. Early on, it's just perfect. So, this is mostly just going to be a settlement building episode. Where I just chillax and chit-chat and, we build cool shit. Alright. So, yeah. Just search that. So, yeah. Might as well talk about some of the stuff I've got planned for the channel in the future. If I can get to, at least the first goal on my Patreon, I'm hoping I'll be able to get a better microphone. This one, while I like it, is a little, I don't know, echoey. I don't know, I feel. I don't know what you guys think. You can tell me in the comments below, but, I don't know, I feel it's a little echoey. Of course, I could be, a little mistaken, could be wrong. It's hard to, figure that kind of thing out. Get rid of those mole rat holes. They give me fertilizer. I was genuinely hoping that the mod would let me pick up this trash. I do not know why it's not. I was hoping I could turn this area into a little mini market for the settlement. I mean, I still can. It's just going to be a little jankier than I'd hoped. No, we're not scrapping the chemistry station. That is still insanely useful. Moving it, though. That is perfect. Alright. So once we get all this place scrapped, I might just, depending on the edit, I might probably will just cut a lot of the scrapping part out and get to the fun building part. Unless I can think of something interesting to talk about. What is there to talk about? Let's see here. I mean, other than the horrors of 2020. Oh! I might as well talk about Star Wars. Absolutely love Star Wars. Watched the most recent episode of The Mandalorian the other day, and absolutely loved it. It is a fantastic show. Honestly, the best thing Star Wars has put out probably since The Last Jedi. And unpopular opinion in certain aspects of the corners of the community, but I absolutely loved The Last Jedi. That movie blew my mind in all the right ways. I get it, a lot of people don't like it. I don't understand why, honestly. It's a fantastic movie, but, to each their own. I'm glad, at least, I'm glad they, feel they have the ability to express those feelings about Star Wars and whatnot. But I will always love The Last Jedi. In my opinion, it's the best Star Wars movie since Empire. But yeah, no, The Mandalorian is fantastic. Especially after a so-so ending to the Clone Wars, or at least season 7. The ending of season 7 was masterful. But there was just those other episodes outside the 4-part finale were just sort of okay. They just felt like filler episodes of the Clone Wars, That was fun. But it was still a fun watch. I did not like The Rise of Skywalker. I know that's not an unpopular opinion. That seems to be the general consensus of that movie, that it was an atrocious film by a garbage director. J.J. Abrams, or sorry, Jar Jar Abrams, can just suck a dick. Yeah. I genuinely wish Colin Trevorrow got to make the movie he wanted to make, instead of just getting Dark Empire, but worse. And for those of you, watching who might be a little too young to remember or know what that is, Dark Empire was one of the first sort of major comics of the old Star Wars Expanded Universe, now known as Star Wars Legends. It was not very good. Artistically, it was beautiful, very, very gorgeous to look at comic book. But, it wasn't very, good overall. Its story was ass. Its characters were... Its representation of Luke Skywalker and all the other main characters were just terrible. Overall, it was a bad movie, or a bad comic book that should probably not have been made. The idea of resurrecting the Emperor is just dumb. I genuinely would have preferred Trevorrow's story over basically anything JJ could have made. But, hindsight is 2020, as they say in this year. Alright, so now I think it's time to actually get building. So let's do shelves. Yes. This is going to be a fun build, I think. Is that floating? I cannot tell if it's floating or not. think it is. So I'm going to put down a carpet, I think. All right. Oh, I was gonna put a dog bed here, but I can't remember for the life of me where dog beds would go. So for the time, or dog kennels will go. So for the time being, I will simply focus on other things. Containers. I'm gonna scrap the radio, mostly because I don't want to get like copyright claimed for, I don't know, something that pops up on the radio. I know realistically it's probably not going to happen with, you know, that classical style music, but you don't know, YouTube sucks, so who knows? All right. Let me just, all right. Some nice sort of basic decorations we're doing here. No, it doesn't make much sense, but we're going to do a sort of basic bed here. One of these vault beds. Simply because I like it, and, that's all the justification I really need to build something somewhere. Awesome. Okay, let's get another floor covering to cover up the fact that it is technically floating. The floor covering, if I do that, will also be floating. Ah, Bethesda never change. Alright. If anyone knows a fix for that, let me know. It's not really noticeable, though, so I think I'll leave it be for now. Alright. Furniture, let's do... Let's do a dresser here. And, duffel bag here. Actually, wait, no. Let's do... I always do a duffel bag. I'm going to do a trunk here. So, this is going to be for armor. This is going to be for regular clothing items. And now it's time for my favorite aspect of all this is the wall. So the reason I'm building this here is because there is a point in the wall where the hitbox for certain things doesn't quite work when it comes to placing things. So get a counter going. Perfect. Now, this right here is the perfect counter for a survival build because it dispenses clean water in a renewable way. Alright, so perfect. Alright. Dry goods container. Oven or cooking stove. Because, you know, you gotta be able to cook. Perfect. And now, for the final part of the kitchen, I think a refrigerator. Now, let's get some lighting going on in here. Now, this is actually sort of a deviation from what I normally do with this build. Normally, I don't really do any lighting, but I figured, you know, if we're gonna do this build for an audience, I figured if I'm gonna do this build for an audience, I might as well do it right. That looks awesome. That genuinely looks good. Okay. Now, alright, so that is the main sort of what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna, I think, gonna move the weapon workbench here. We're gonna move that a little over there. We're gonna get this going here, I think. I think that looks okay. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. Now, over here, there's gonna be, I think, the armor workbench. Which will also provide a little lighting to the area, which I think needs it a little. Alright. Scrap that. Scrap those. Scrap that. Scrap that. Perfect. Genuinely awesome. Now I just need to make room, I think, for chemistry station. After all, you know, it's Fallout. You gotta make your drugs. Let me just see which way it faces. Okay, awesome. I think that does it. So, yeah, we've got, at least for the basic sort of decorations and the basic things, got my kitchen, very nice. Able to, at least, you know, for a start, able to get some fresh water from there. Yeah. Got police sirens in the background. I hope you guys can't hear that. But yeah, I think that does it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my Patreon. Every little bit helps. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.